Okay. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rahmat Empowerment Wala, presenting you this very wonderful, amazing platform, Empowering Minds. The purpose of this platform is to call upon such prestigious guests who haven't just explored their own mindsets, but are trying to empower other minds too. So, to serve the purpose, we have with us today Dr. Sharif Uddin Ahmed Sahab. He's from Bangladesh and he's the president of World Talent Economic Forum Institute. He is also founder and president Global Talent Business Incubation and Research Center, and I've been feeling very lucky that I've got his time, and I'm very looking forward to this wonderful episode of Empowering Minds. And let's see how Dr. Sharif Saab would empower me and my audience mind. So let's jump to Sharif Saab. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Sharifuddin Ahmed Saab.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for your precious time and your appearance in Empowering Minds to empower our minds.
Thank you. Thank you. You are taking a
So
very good initiative, and I think everybody should support Rehan School.
thank you so much, Dr. Sharif Saab. To go further for question answer, I would love if you add some more into your introduction for my audience.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Dr. Sharif Uddin Ahmed Rana. Right now, I am in Bangladesh, in Dhaka. Uh, and after 15 years, when I come back Bangladesh, I developed business incubation centers, and I collaborate with university grant commissions as well as different universities and different business incubation also happening with the help of World Bank in Bangladesh and many other countries. And these 15 years, I actually learned a lot from the global community. I want to give a special thanks to my professors, my corporations, my venture capitalists, and different organizations who actually supporting my initiative. And right now in World Talent Economic Forum, we have more than 84,000 members,
Wow.
scientists, entrepreneurs, innovators, everybody joining in our ecosystem. What we do with these 84,000 entrepreneurs, maybe this is interesting for your ecosystem. Right now, we fully focus on artificial intelligence and leadership. Uh, the same thing what you are doing right now, developing a very uh, interesting and economically viable schools in Pakistan. And I'm very much happy how I see the growth and development of the Rehan schools. Even a few days ago, when I attended in the OIC meeting in Bangladesh with International Islamic University of Technology and Shift Sheikh Hasina Institute of Frontier Technology, our Prime Minister's universities and institutions. That time, I also bring your example that how effectively we are you are working. So that is the way that emerging economy should focus, and emerging economy should develop their students and economy and everything. So let's say from our World Talent Economic Forum, you know that from North America, we and from Europe, we go to Malaysia. Definitely, Malaysia also developing nations compared to
Yes.
Bangladesh. They are more developed, but definitely they are developing nations. And me and Adrian David Shields and David Levy, we developed Nikola Tesla technologies, like uplifting Nikola Tesla technologies with the help of Khazana. So this is actually give us a breakthrough to understand how technology work, understand how innovations and activities work. Then step by step, I develop these World Talent Economic Forums, and I get a very good network, very good support from around the world, and definitely it's bring more success for me and for my community. Definitely, country is a big concept. There are many people are working, but philosophy-wise and concept-wise, I am more aligned with Rehan School, your school, because whatever we have to produce in present days, we have to focus on economical activities, right? What I call talent economy. But my journey to abroad, before I go to abroad for my doing PhD, I finished my PhD and postdoctorate from Paris Graduate School, and it's actually
Wow.
also giving me a lot of learning. And that time I understand the culture of Europe. I also attended the Oxford and the Cambridge, and I can understand how the elite university work. I also work with Harvard CS50, MIT React, and Stanford University. It actually helped me to learn how I can be a very good academician. But major factors in emerging economy, maybe in Bangladesh or Pakistan, even some point in India, there are many talent around the world and many talents in South Asia. But we are not utilizing this talent properly. But it has value, right? This talent people has value. Things is that when, example, a Bangladeshi people or Indian people or Pakistani people, they go abroad, they get a very good careers. Many of the successful people we know, they go abroad and they become success. And it's actually become brain drain for everyone, right? For our country. But
Yeah.
if our country can utilize the same resources in a effective way, what you are trying to do in a proper way, that actually enhance the capacity because our human resource is a very big factor for us, South Asian human resource. And most of our human resource, around 50% actually youth, those who are under 30. So this is actually big asset for us from Allah, from God, right? So we have to know how to utilize these things. So for that particular issues, I believe that modern science, engineering, and technology, right, is very important. We have to develop our healthcare system. We have to develop our education system. We have to develop our housing system. We have to develop our foods and agricultural system, right? We have to go for longevity research. We have to go for our dress and everything because we are emerging economy. We are not Western world. So first
Yeah.
we have to uh, actually work for our survival. How we can survive.
Yeah.
So this is very important. So I always, even I visited many universities. I worked with many vice chancellors. I asked them always after undergraduate what they will do, how much they can earn, and statistically I do research on that many universities. I work with University Grant Commission. I find 50% student get jobs, right? Example in
Mm.
Bangladesh after completing undergraduations, and 20% people actually 20 to 30% lose their job in between 1 year because they are not performing well. 50% students, they are not actually getting anything. They are not entrepreneurs. They are not doing anything. They become the burden for their uh, family, right? So what we
Yeah.
have to do? So this is very good approach what you are taking, and we should follow. Even Bangladesh should follow Rehan approach because I'm doing the same thing. Last when I understand the whole concept, so last 4 years I do around 1280 episodes, and in my
Wow.
episode also we publish lot of research paper because
Wow.
look, knowledge and economy is a combined things.
Yes.
Economy actually, the more you can do research and publish papers and more knowledgeable person you are, you get more acceptance in globally, right? You get
Yeah.
more uh, authority to getting the jobs or doing the right kind of things. So we also publish many book research papers, and from the we can understand the things properly. And what I do, I go for open source mode, everything free. Any students, example even from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, or from Africa, or from India, they do not have to pay. They have to engage. They have to
Wow.
learn. So that's things I actually learned from my father. My father was freedom fighter. He was politician as well as he was lawyers, very famous and successful lawyers. But always he teach me that you have to be a educated person if you want to serve for your community,
Definitely.
and it will actually give you positive impact. So I just follow my father's things, and I find that really it's work because now what I'm saying to Bangladesh, everybody count it very seriously. Even what next month I will move to San Jose research lab and some other research lab in but they take me very seriously because of the knowledge and everything. So both of the things actually important, economical sustainability as well as knowledge. So these things I learned from Ichia Nakamura. He is actually a very famous scientist. He is part of my ecosystem. He
Okay.
was professor. He was Japanese professor. He was professor in Stanford University, then MIT, and then he go back to Japan, Tokyo, and he developed I University, and we meet together and we learn how we can work together. So I just want to share these things. Maybe you can take this strategy for development.
Sure,
So
sure.
what Japan actually doing right now, and World Talent Economy Forum actually helping them also. We introduced B Lab. So they invite 750 Japanese corporations in one ecosystem. Business and IT, they do not focus on dividation. If you go come to Bangladesh or India, business department, IT department, engineers, economics, lot of dividations.
Yes.
One department, business and ICT. And then invite 750 Japanese corporations. And he took only 800 students. So my questions to
Okay.
you, as you're running a school, so
Mhm.
for 800 students, how many teachers we need?
We need at least 400 teachers,
400.
or
Very good.
200.
200. 200 or
Yeah.
400?
200.
200 teachers. Very good.
Okay.
But we bring a new concept. For 800 teachers, but like students, we bring 1600 academicians. 50%
Wow.
from academy, 800 teachers from academy, 800 teachers from industry, real experience people. And these 800 students will develop one 800 companies. So these
Wow.
800 corporations actually develop $1 trillion economy for Japan. For me,
Hmm.
even when I discussed with Ichia Nakamura, he said, I want to do better than MIT and Stanford. So process is important, right? Like this research, these innovations, it helped me to understand the process, right? So I think nobody thinks in that way that, oh, for 800 students, I need 1600 teachers, right? But he
Yeah,
thoughts,
definitely.
Ichia Nakamura thoughts. He is a famous,
Okay.
I also learned a lot of things from him.
Sure.
So you can find the World Talent Economic Forum. We have excellent resources from around the world. Best people, Nobel Prize
Hmm.
winner,
Wow.
largest corporation CEO, or the best academicians, or the best politicians. Why we bring? Because in real life, in the real times, maybe my Bangladeshi grassroots level people, I born in a small village. It's called
Okay.
Rajbari, very small village in Bangladesh, a town, a small district. So I do not think that any Rajbari students has ability to integrate it with this ecosystem.
Hmm.
So it's quite difficult for them because I see, let's say, a Pakistani students and MIT students, they do not have any difference, or a Bangladeshi student or a Stanford students, they do not have any difference. Difference is exposure. Let's say the Pakistani students, they do not have exposure, or Bangladeshi student, they do not have exposure, they are struggling. On the other hand, the Ivy League, they have exposure. What I'm discussing about this Ichi and Nakamura, right? The Japanese students they are lucky because they have exposure. So I'm just requesting everyone around the world, why you investing a lot of money and everything for where, everything for corporate competitions. Why don't we focus on the talent economy, developing the talents, helping the talents, giving them more jobs, giving them more opportunity, creating more positive things? And I get a
Agree.
very good because I do not ask anything for me. I ask for my people, right? Let's say for Pakistan people or Indian people or Bangladeshi people. So this is an interesting journey for me. It's give me a lot of inspirations and motivations, but still the emerging economy, we have to work together. We
True.
have to work hard.
Definitely.
Why don't we invest more money for education, research, and for ICT? Right? Why we divide so much? Why don't we bring more industrial people in our ecosystem and we join more industry and learn together? and grow economy properly? This is very small questions, but nobody has actual answer. So maybe your school has the answer. Maybe School of Talent Economy has the answer. We are very small compared to the big projects of the government, big projects of the university of the or business incubation of the government or corporations. But
Hmm.
if we work together, maybe we can bring more success. So I believe that if we can utilize the talent in an effective way, and if we can utilize artificial intelligence in a proper way, we can enhance the capacity and we can uplift our economy. So that's why I'm supporting Rehan Allahwala School, and I believe everybody should support your school. And anything you need, because uh, our research, our open dialogues, and everything, many things actually like open source will be free. You can use it, whatever you want. Okay. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, Dr. Sharif Saab. Your work is amazing, and your introduction and what you have told about Talent Economic Forum Institute is very amazing. So one question arose in my mind while I was listening to you. So that you mentioned that you have come from a very small place in Bangladesh. So I would love to know what do you think? What different qualities you had in you or you have in you, which others did not have. That you came so far and so successful, and now you have this amazing vision also about Bangladesh and all over the world. So what different you think you had, what others didn't?
Okay, I just want to share process. I'm very small
Yeah.
man. I'm very common man because
Okay.
I know that you may use it for your students. So I don't know if it's helpful for them or not. In 2009, first time 2009, I visited, let's say, from my corporation where I did my work. My university sent me for Malaysia. First time I can understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Then I go to Oxford University and the Cambridge University with the help of European Union. It's actually give me a mindset. It's changed my mindset.
Oh.
Definitely from Bangladesh or from other country, I learn a lot. I have very good professors and from Pakistan also. But let's say 15 years before, I get a different mindset.
Hmm.
How actually economy and good process can work together. I learn what's going on. I learn how knowledge can help human resources. And I applied it. I come back to Bangladesh, I develop academy.
Okay.
In 2012 and 13, 2013, I develop academy. And my academy, I bring only 300 students. And it was so successful after it's a long time when I come back again to Bangladesh. I see my 307 students, all of them are very successful right now. They are in
Wow.
multinational company or they are as a businessman or woman or as a corporate person or NGO person, they are very successful. So always I try what I learned from Western world, I applied it
Okay.
with the help of our local ecosystem. I also learned from there
Hmm.
what is the mindset of our local community, what is the mindset of our grassroots level people. So these are the things actually always help me, and I believe in lifelong learning. Even I do have PhD or postdoc, whatever it is. I do not think I can learn from you. I'm very much open. Right? Maybe I can learn different things from you.
That's very
So
humble of you, sir.
definitely. So this way, actually, I think we can bring more success. Learn, execute, and earn. If you have any like wrong things, then we go for plan, do, check, act. We go for a planning, we do it again, we check it again, and act again. So this is the circle of the life. So I believe that knowledge is very important
Hmm.
because why Rehan developed this school, I can understand because of his mindset, right? If he is like a traditional Pakistani or Bangladeshi or Indian businessman, he may think it differently.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. So I want to give thanks to my community emerging economy, many peoples. I visit many countries. On the other hand, I want to give thanks to Western world because they also help me to learn. So I believe in lifelong learning, and I believe in what you are talking about, empowerment. The more people become educated, they will be empowered, and they know how to make it happen. And empowers also come from economic empowerment. So we
Definitely.
need economic sustainability also. So that's why I like your concept so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Saab. And what I got from your talk is that you had that growth mindset. You didn't have that fixed mindset. You had that growth mindset, which really motivated you to be what Dr. Sharif is today, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like I only follow my father's one advice. He
Yeah,
always said that maybe many of like only your father, mother, and your teachers is not your competitors, but everybody is your competitors. So focus on
definitely.
educations. So
Yes,
education can give you more things. But when I work for the education, I also find that many things we need to change, even though
yes,
in the emerging economy. But nothing is happen overnight. It's need
yes.
time, it's need energy, it's need activities. So maybe it takes another 10 years. I don't mind. But any good things happen, I always feel good.
So talking about 10 years beyond, how do you think, how far have you come in your vision in 2024 when you started and now where are you standing?
Look, I believe in philosophy.
Hmm.
Let's say if I only run behind economic achievement or only, let's say, my status and power, I
Hmm.
cannot do anything. But if I produce a positive philosophy to our human resources, to our thought leaders, it will stay long. Look how Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam worked. He actually developed a philosophy, right? We have a book, Quran, holy book,
Yeah,
and he developed the philosophy. So after 1400 years and 1500 years, we also maintain the philosophy. So definitely, economy is important. Definitely, knowledge is important, but definitely we have to focus on the philosophy, how we can change people mindset.
that's very
That is
important.
important, mindset.
Yes.
So if it's positive,
Hmm.
people can do anything. It's negative, people do all of the wrong things. What's happening in our emerging economy, you can see. So
Definitely.
everything is a good philosophy. So beside this World Talent Economy Forum, Global Talent Business Incubation Research Centers, and why I'm doing more research, because I can understand maybe my after death, maybe 100 years, my book someone will study and they will take initiative, right? So I believe in uh, human progressions. I believe human has very positive ability, uh, but we have to do work for them. And I'm very honest with you. I do not have any expectations in 2004. I do not
Okay.
have any expectation in 2024. I never work that, okay, I will get money, I will get power, I will get fame or anything. I, Allah knows, I only work for people. That's why maybe I get
Wonderful.
some positive uh, relations. Like you will be my good friends maybe in the futures. Many good
Inshallah.
friends always help me. Yeah.
Definitely, sir. Inshallah. Wonderful, sir. Your vision is amazing. And talking about barriers to the Rehan Foundation, Rehan School is on the concept of breaking barriers in the mind of people, especially in Pakistan, that they are poor and they need to remain poor. So this barrier needs to be shattered, and we need to come out of our shells and explore ourselves more and more. How we can, increase our wealth, increase our economy.
Excellent. If you want for that particular issue, I want to present something. Maybe it takes
Yeah, definitely.
5 to 7 minutes.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Okay. Actually, we are working with Silicon Valley for artificial intelligence. Innovation actually very important factor for us, right? Even though if you see in Dubai with the help of United Nations and uh, 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 with Khalifa Rashid bin Maktoum Foundations, Al Maktoum Foundations, we published a uh, uh, knowledge index. And it's very unfortunate for you and for me. uh, in knowledge index, Bangladesh is 113. Even Pakistan situation, I think 117, something like that. So whenever we are thinking that we need economical investment, we need to develop more startup, or we need to um, develop economic empowerment or anything. So this knowledge index is very important because it's focused on R&D, it's focused on startup, it's focused on vocational education, higher studies, and everything. So that time I developed this with Professor Moses Ma. We developed these things. It's called Brainstorm Bot. It's actually enhanced 10x creativity using AI. Users say it's enabled brainstorming because with the brainstorming we can produce more idea, right, for our business. We can produce more business activities. We can produce even more copyright and patent. So if we have more patent in your hand, so economically as well as knowledge wise, you will be more capable. So brainstorm bot is an effective way how we can use our innovations, human innovations, and AI capacity. And we can develop the design sprint board, enhance collaboration for maximum impact in terms of elevating design thinking to the entire workforce. What I call innovation board extend into end-to-end enterprise innovation resource management via a conversational user interface. And we write a lot of books on that particular issues. And I find even though in Australia with University of Western Australia, few corporations in Perth, in Queensland, in Dubai, in Singapore, in Switzerland, definitely in North America and Canada. So we are executing these things and we get very good success. Recently, Bangkok also taking these things from us. So it's actually give us 10x your brain power and creativity. Boost your innovation potential with AI powered brainstorm support, integrated prompt and exercise, expand creativity thinking, and can help you to break through the creativity blocks. And AI for conversational flow sensor, I find that this is important because our AI board boosts collaboration by detecting conversation flow, ensure equal participations, align group perspective by sensing group dynamics, prompt input, fostering shared understanding. It enhances teamwork, ideation, and decision making. You go any of the largest corporation and you ask, why don't we produce a Amazon in Bangladesh or in Pakistan? Why we cannot produce a, let's say, IBM? I think that we do not have proper team effort, teamwork. So AI and human collaboration, this kind of collaborations, like with the brainstorm board, it actually helps to run how actually Rehan Allah trying to develop. Easily can be possible. Prompts for people. Our AI bot leverages multiple LLM to generate diverse prompt and thought-provoking suggestion that stimulate human creativity. So even though if you see the Silicon Valley design sprint are a technique that can enable staffer to rapidly validate and refine product market fit, these are Silicon Valley secret weapons used by Apple and Google for creating more successful innovation with speed and agility. A design sprint facilitators is a design sprint board is a program to facilitate a special 5-day design sprint program that normally cost it's a few $1,000s, but definitely we can think about emerging economy. And it's actually combined all of with continuous cultural audits, gamifications, and conversation UX, enterprise cloud transformation, its capacity for installing innovation culture while driving innovation, improve return on investment, which is very important. Any investor come to, let's say, my school, they may ask what will be my return on investment. So it's create a new kind of user interface, innovation portfolio management, and definitely I also 56,000 compliance, which actually helps uh, to introduce the innovation board. So we are applying this ISO 56000 is a new global standard will become vital for the global supply chains when the multinational customer begin to require ISO 56000. And this way, we can leverage AI, mobility, dynamics training function to deliver ISO compliance uh, in a lower way. So, what will be the benefit if we work on that particular things? Brainstormer can grow 10x ideation capacity of your team. It can develop the ideation capacity, the creativity capacity. You can develop more uh, copyright and patents. It can help to reduce creative blocks within your teams. It can electronically facilitate design sprint, which normally cost uh, like 50 to $100,000, and it's definitely more cost effective. On the other hand, we integrated the training using just-in-time learning models that could include inspirational video by your senior teams. What you are doing, this is extremely important for the youth
Thank you.
development. An innovative conversation UX for interactions with an enterprise innovation resource management application, and it's actually very important for our development. Most important question: how we can work together. We are seeking enterprise deployments of this technology. It currently run on Slacks. So although the AI brainstorm technology is interesting and it will not lead to significant afterward, we can organize training model. We can help our, let's say, any startup CEO or CTO, and they can run from these things, and we can use UI and UX model for them. So that is actually, let's say, you can ask me maybe very good understanding from Western world, how actually Google's or Apple's actually utilizing AI, and they becoming more productive. Same thing, the more we can create positive idea, we can go for patent, which is important, right? Ultimately, we produce more patent and more capacity. Our university, our academy, our corporations, our government, everybody will be benefited. So I believe that education definitely important, but beside that, we have to focus on research and innovations. What I'm discussing about university, like from 6 years old to 90 years old, anybody can join in this ecosystem. Even robot and AI can join in the ecosystem. They can work together, they can learn together, and they can develop more sustainable ecosystem together, human and AI. And I believe it's possible. Practically, uh, I actually it helps to, let's say, in Pakistan, to, let's say, drone technology. When we integrate it, we find many people actually get job for drone technology, right? Because we train them for uh, as a drone pilot. So this is called empowerment, right? We have to
Yeah.
understand the technology, we have to understand the human resource capacity, and if we can utilize human resource and AI properly, we can use them maximum way, right?
Wow.
And it
Definitely.
can give you more success. So yeah, many interesting things you can find from our uh, World Talent Economic Forum. You can join and you can learn from there. I want to share another book. uh, uh, this is a very scientific book.
Uh, Sir, about the World Talent Economic Forum, where do the meetings held, or is it held every year or two times a year? How?
We do online, we do offline. This is my
Okay.
book, The Economics of Talents and the Artificial Intelligence. You see, that's a scientific book. I work as a chief editor, so Dr. Soha Akiki also work with
Sure.
me, and it's published in the Paris National Library, and many national library around the world. They are publishing this book Also, it's like open source mode. Anybody want to concentrate on research and innovation, they can work with me. It's very simple. I always go for very simple way. And for World Talent Economic Forum, we go in both way, online and offline. Let's say uh, in a online, we organize every Monday to Friday. Uh, we organize World Talent Economic Forum. Uh, I can share with you. Uh, and we also produce many high quality conference. Uh, you can share with these things. This okay. My World Talent Economic Forums
I was
in
asking you because I read Sir Rehan's comment one of your posts that he also wanted to join one of your meetings of World Talent Economic Forum.
yeah.
So I thought I
You can
asked.
find you can find around 1280 episodes from this social media. Also, we go for offline. Let's say in USA, in Silicon Valley, they invite us to organize a leadership and artificial intelligence conference.
Hmm,
We also organize it in Canada. Kamloops, they are inviting us for climate change oriented conference. We also organize it. In Dubai, we already organize impact investment centers. Uh, so even example, if you invite me in Pakistan, maybe I can come to join with my teams, and we can
inshallah.
help. Then we
Inshallah.
get invitation from Africa, from Japan, from China, Nanjing University. We are moving around. We always love to collaborate, and we want to bring the great resources. Let's say, if I want to be a very good uh, fast bowler, maybe I should learn from Wasim Akram, right? So
Definitely.
if I learn from Wasim Akram, maybe he can train me in a better way. The same
Yeah,
way, if you want to uh, learn from the best of the best people, how I said it changed my mindset. Definitely, we can invite Western world people and our local communities, great people like Rayan Allahwala is a great mindset. And when we work together, we become productive. And when AI come, it become more productive. So that is the way we can work together.
wonderful, sir. And I hope and I wish that in the next convocation or annual ceremony of Rehan School, you would be invited and we'll see you in Pakistan in person.
Sure, sure. I'm happy to join in any of the good initiative, and I believe that you will get success. How you develop your team, how you heading, how you motivating your peoples. Uh, it's actually amazing. I'm really impressed by your work.
Sir, how do you are watching Rehan School and Rehan School system for some time now. So some your intake on this project and this initiative and this system Sir Rehan has been building for last some years.
Actually, I told you about this Global Talent Business Incubation and Research Center, right? So from there, we already developed 600 entrepreneurs from grassroots level people. What Rehan School actually trying to develop. So I believe that if we have a good team, we can take more actions. Maybe you and me work together, we can take more action, more positive action, right? So the good peoples and positive people and productive people. Again, good people, positive people,
J-
and productive
Yes,
people. We have to work together, and it can bring more success.
great, wonderful. So last question, Dr. Sharif Saab, where do you see yourself ahead in doing in this field in next 5 years or 10 years?
My objective uh, for my people, if my youth communities, if my people actually take my initiative positively in next 5 years, same things. I think Ryan School has the same objective. I will be happy. I'm not highly ambitious for
Okay,
achieving anything. I do not want to be education ministers. I do not want to be a CEO. I do not want to be vice chancellors.
sure.
I do not want to just. Purely, I want to work for people. If people actually get positive uh, growth through my process, I will be happy. That is my objective.
Wonderful, sir. You're amazing, amazing vision, and you are working very well. So, wish you best of the luck. And I hope your experience with me was very good. Like I have experience with you and learned a lot of you, sir. A lot of from you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, and wish you good luck. And never give up. Many
Inshallah.
obstacle will come, barrier will comes. Never give up. Always move in a positive way. Thank you.
On this amazing note, Dr. Sharifuddin Ahmed, I would like to thank you for your precious time and your appearance you have shown in empowering minds to empower our minds. My mind is feeling very empowered for the last 40 minutes of your conversation. Thank you so much for all of it, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, and pray for me, and let's work together.
Inshallah. Sir. Thank you so much. So, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
that was Dr. Sharifuddin Ahmed Sah from Dhaka, Bangladesh, President of World Talent Economic Forum. You are listening to him. I hope he has empowered your mind also, like he has done my mind. And keep empowering your minds with lots of knowledge. Do not stick to any fixed mindset. Be a growth mindset and learn from everything from every day. So, on this amazing note, I'll leave you here, and I'm going to see you in the next session with next amazing guest. Keep doing amazing things, and see you. Good night. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.